We're at the school where they ball and parlay. Mother Tuskegee, it's homecoming season of Black College Live.
Right now. Yeah. This is a Gimme 5 show with Jay Walker and Tiffany. Yeah. You gon' have to give me 5 fingers on it right now. Wait until they see the strength and hear the win. It's Black College Live. I'ma need 5 on it.
You watching
if they
Black
put
College
overtime
Live
on it. Lights out. You know how I run, this ain't for fun. I been going done, they be still trying to clone it. From FAMU to Grambling, I'm on it. Stand on it, marching 100 how you want it. Before you see me blitz, might see a twitch. They think it was a glitch, went from player to a owner. Now I just be doing what I wanna. Big body, I don't even need a sponsor. I be stacking comma at the comma, Kiss a guy with good karma. I get it different, I be working on my off day. Into that paper, I go underlay. I get it different, I be working on my off day. Into that paper, you gon' have to give me 5 fingers on it right now.
How you doing? You're watching Black College Live with Jay and Tiff.
Yo, Tuskegee!
Yo, baby, we're in Tuskegee! Yes! Jay Walker, Tiffany Green, what it do, y'all?
I just want to say, I've heard about this place. I've been in this place a long, long time ago. And this place is all that in a bag of chips, y'all. They making some noise. I think they ready for Black College Live.
Hey, look, it's a little damp, it's a little rainy. That's all right. Everybody's out, everybody's ready to celebrate and be back home at Tuskegee University. We're so glad that you joined us here on Black College Live. We've got a great show for you. We're gonna tell you all about Tuskegee University and the people who make it great. But first, Jay, we've gotta jump into our HBCU headlines. Lots going on around the world of historically Black colleges and universities.
Absolutely. We talk about historic year for HBCUs, and I think it starts right there with the number 1 team in HBCU football, who is now the number 9th ranked team in all of FCS football, and that's North Carolina Central University. I know you've got your own team that you pull for, but the way that North Carolina Central has 3 non-conference wins versus teams from the CAA conference, very impressive the job Trey Oliver continues to do in Durham. Not to be outdone, those Rattlers are Florida A&M. Florida A&M cracks the top 25. Willie Simmons has the Rattlers playing elite football right now. They seem like they're a team destined to try and make it to the Cricket Celebration Bowl.
Now, Jay, we will see some of those great players as we continue throughout the season, but I want to know who's caught your eye thus far.
Well, you always got to say the Player of the Year candidate, the reigning Player of the Year, and that's quarterback Davius Richard from North Carolina Central University. He's done a fantastic job getting the job done. I thought we saw some great talent. The guys on the defensive side of the ball, like Khalil Baker, with what he's doing. But I think right now, it's a one-man race right now. Musa from Florida A&M has some hype behind him. You had some good quarterback play out of Jackson State with Jason. But right now, I just think of Davis Richard as a preseason and probably going to be the Black College Player of the Year.
Some other great players as well. Southern's Kelby Gibbons. We saw him at Southern University, North Carolina.
Anderson from
Sundiata Anderson for sure. Tennessee State's, how about Monroe Beard, the linebacker, all across HBCU football. These are players that are making noise in the FCS ranks. Meanwhile, we are here for a homecoming game as Edward Waters travels to Tuskegee to take on the Golden Tigers. And Jay, in your D2 Power 5, where do the Golden Tigers fall?
I got some friends here right now, but after I reveal my top 5, I may lose a couple of them. But they got to work with me on it. But here's why. There'll be some change right now. I think when you look at the top 5 Division II HBCU football programs, I think Benedict comes in at a solid number 1. I've got the school down the road in Alabama, Miles College, coming in at number 2. At number 3, Virginia State, they started to pay attention to me now. At number 3, I've got Virginia State University. And number 4, there's going to be a little swap. I made a mistake, y'all. I made a mistake. Fort Valley is not the number 14 in the HBCU Division II. Tuskegee University is the number 14 in HBCU football. At number 5, Virginia Union. Keep an eye on the Panthers. And on the bubble, not quite making it, Fayetteville State University.
How about Tuskegee coming in at 5-1 on the season? And when we come back, we'll hear from their head coach, Aaron James, in just a little bit, along with a couple of players. Plus, we'll tell you about the great history here at Tuskegee University. More to come. We'll see you soon.
It has never been more exciting to be a fan of HBCU marching bands, as ESPN's Band of the Year will debut this December. The championship will be the culmination of a season-long competition where bands' halftime performances will be ranked by a committee of marching band experts. 4 bands, the top 2 from Division I and Division II, will earn the right to compete for the national title in Atlanta on December 15th. The night before the Cricket Celebration Bowl. For more information, visit ESPNBandoftheYear.com.
This is where the formula ends and the magic begins. We take the mold, shake the mold, and break the mold. From late nights in the gym to later nights in the library, we grind. Because if you think greatness is a game, think again. Here, nothing shines unless we all do.
Time now for our Star Watch Player of the Week, and it belongs to Howard University sophomore standout, Eden James. That's right, folks. He's the son of Pro Football Hall of Famer Edgerrin James. Like father, like son. Eden had his best game in a Bison uniform as the running back amassed 177 yards on the ground on 21 carries, including a 64-yard touchdown run against Northwestern.
We're on the yard at Tuskegee University. The Marching Crips and Pipers right behind us. Their band director, Dr. Jamal Nicholas. And Jay, you heard a little something.
Oh, absolutely. We're on the yard here at Tuskegee. And part of the reason why we're here, it went viral, but we're going to get it up close and personal here on Black College Live. Doc, I'm ready to ball and parlay.
What they do?
We're going to ball and parlay, you already know.
Hey,
Let's do this.
Let's go. Kick them off.
Don't forget to subscribe to our Black College Live YouTube channel and follow on these social platforms.
Here are this week's Cricket Celebration Bowl HBCU Power Rankings. Coming in at number 5, oh yeah, I see it, Eddie George. Big Blue, Tennessee State University, getting the job done. At number 4, it's Behold, the green and gold of Norfolk State University. At number 3, and staying strong, the T.C. Taylor-led Jackson State Tigers. At number 2, one of the best teams in the country, not just in HBCU, but overall, the Rattlers of Florida A&M. And the number 1 team trying to do this from start to finish, the Eagles of North Carolina Central University, led by head coach Trey Oliver. On the bubble, not quite making it, but moving up in a hurry, the Benedict Tigers and the Bison of Howard University.
Championship football, the exciting sounds of iconic marching bands, an HBCU family reunion, the Cricket Celebration Bowl, December 16th in the ATL, MEAC champion, SWAC champion, a rivalry matchup at one of the world's finest venues. The celebration starts early with the Coca-Cola fan experience and continues until an HBCU national champion is crowned. Mercedes-Benz Stadium is the place you'll want to be. For more information, visit thecelebrationbowl.com. A champion will rise.
Back here on Black College Live, we got a 5-1 football team in the Tuskegee Golden Tigers, led by their head coach, Aaron James, who's joining us now on the set, but he's got to have quite a grand entrance as he comes on, as Coach James in his first season. Oh yeah, strike up the band, cheerleaders and all. You like to hear that, Coach?
Oh, yeah, I love it.
Yeah, quite the reception that you've received since taking over as head coach. In your opinion, what's so special about Tuskegee?
You know, hollow ground. I mean, Tuskegee is where it's at. The winningest black college in the nation. So, I mean, hey, the fan support, good fan support, and the cheerleaders behind you, they're going to give us energy on the field.
Shout out to the cheerleading squad for being so diligent and being here in this weather. Now, Coach, in terms of what's made you all so special and have such a great start to the season, what's been that recipe?
Just staying focused. Staying focused and true to what we do. And, I mean, that's it. That's it. I mean, we got some good young players, and they bought into the system, and they going playing lights out.
When you're talking about some of those players, can you highlight among those players who have stood out for your team, who have been great leaders, both on and off the field?
Well, actually, we got two here. We got starting receiver Antonio Meeks and Vincent Hill, starting linebacker. So those guys are playing good ball this year, and we're excited about tomorrow.
In terms of what you expect to see against Edward Waters and what your fans can expect to see from your team, what's going to be the keys to that victory?
Just staying locked in. I mean, we trying to get mentally prepared right now, but you know, all this going on, it's homecoming, so we get back to the hotel and just buckle down and get ready for tomorrow.
I was going to say, how do you limit the distractions with all that's going on around here and the excitement for homecoming?
It's tough. I just tell them every day. I mean, you know, it's been a long week, preparation for practice, and you just have to buy in and just make sure that we block out all the outside noise and everything, so the guys are ready.
This team made it to the SIAC championship a season ago. A message, if you could look into the camera, for fans and what all need to know about Tuskegee football.
We'll be back in the championship this year.
All right, now, you heard it here first. Aaron James, the head coach of Tuskegee University, thank you so much for joining us and for being here on Black College Live. Y'all give it up for the head coach. Make sure you're out and support. Let me tell you, Jay Walker, it's nothing like being in the shed or under the shed and at the stadium. I've never seen it before, so I'm excited to experience it here on the campus. We'll be back with more from Black College Live. We'll check in with our Greeks of the Week when we return.
I am Melissa Johnson, and we are the Gamma Tau chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Happy homecoming.
Greetings, and welcome back to Black College Live. I am Tierney Macon, a junior communications major from Memphis, Tennessee, and here at the illustrious Tuskegee University. Let me tell you some more about us Golden Tigers. Here at Tuskegee, we learn to be as determined as our founder, Booker T. Washington, innovative as a prior professor, George Washington Carver. We pay homage to history by continuing to pay it forward. Tiffany Green has more.
Just 40 miles east of Alabama's state capital sits Tuskegee University, home of the Golden Tigers. In 1881, Booker T. Washington founded Tuskegee University in a shanty room near Butler Chapel AME Zion Church with a determination to provide an education to African Americans.
With the innovations of former Tuskegee educator George Washington Carver, Tuskegee was able to grow into one of the top institutions and HBCUs in the United States. The U.S. military pilot group, the famous Tuskegee Airmen, originated right here on the campus of Tuskegee. During World War II, nearly 1,000 black pilots trained on the Tuskegee Army Airfield to dominate the skies. Singer Lionel Richie and the group The Commodores originated here. Arthur Ralph Ellison, along with America's first black four-star general Daniel Chappie James Jr. and the first black woman to win an Olympic gold medal, Alice Coachman, are all proud Tuskegeans. Today, Tuskegee is home to the only fully accredited HBCU College of Veterinary Medicine. It is the #1 producer of African-American aerospace science engineers and the only collegiate campus to be designated a National Historic Site by the U.S. Congress. After 142 years, Tuskegee University continues to stand on the shoulders of Booker T. Washington and George Washington Carver to be a place of higher education and innovation, the pride of the swift-growing South.
STEM careers are one of the fastest growing fields, yet women of color comprise less than 10% of the workforce within these high-paying jobs. Tuskegee University is changing this. In 2018, we were awarded a grant from the National Science Foundation to develop computer science career awareness for young African American women. In 2019, we established the Campaign for Leadership and Excellence Scholarship. It provides future female engineers with financial support to pursue their educational goals. Today, Tuskegee continues to educate African American women in STEM fields, empowering them to pursue their chosen careers and providing the foundation they need to transform science, medicine, and technology. If a STEM career is in your future, explore what Tuskegee can offer you.
This is where the formula ends and the magic begins. We take the mold, shake the mold, and break the mold. From late nights in the gym to later nights in the library, we grind. Because if you think greatness is a game, think again. Here, nothing shines unless we all do.
Hello, my name is Coach Chennisberry. I'm the head football coach at Benedict College in Columbia, South Carolina. You're tuning in to Black College Live. Listen here, I watch this show religiously, week in and week out. Make sure you tune in to Tiffany and Jay. Let's get it.
Welcome back to Black College Live. Make sure you follow us on social media as well as subscribe to Black College Live on our YouTube channel. This week in our Alumni Spotlight, we give the flowers to two Tuskegeans in Roscoe Nance and Tom Joyner. Roscoe Nance began his illustrious journalism career at Tuskegee University, where he was the sports editor of the school newspaper. Upon graduating in 1971, Nance began covering numerous sports for the Clarion Ledger until 1985, before moving to USA Today to cover the NBA for 15 years, along with college sports until 2007, and finally working as a freelance writer until his passing in 2020. Nance was a legend in the sports writing industry and inducted into the Southwestern Athletic Hall of Fame in 2014 for his contributions to black college sports and sports coverage overall.
Roscoe Nance meant so much to HBCU football. Roscoe Nance wrote about me back in the day. Roscoe Nance wrote about Air McNair. Roscoe Nance talked about Gunslinger Cooley, gave him the nickname. So Roscoe Nance, near and dear friend. So here's how you back up near and dear friend. Roscoe Nance has a scholarship fund here at Tuskegee University. How about my checkbook? I'm sending $1,000 to Roscoe Nance Scholarship Fund here at Tuskegee University.
That's right, put your money where your mouth is, Jay. Well done, well done. Well, another fellow Tuskegean is Tom Joyner. And, you know,
His show is known and loved throughout his alma mater, though. He wears it proudly through and through, and for HBCUs in general. The 1970 Tuskegee graduate began his work in radio, rising up the ranks and spreading his infectious energy and spirit across the airwaves for more than 3 decades. In 1994, Joyner was signed by ABC to host the soon-to-be famous Tom Joyner Morning Show, which would run for 25 years, as Joyner would eventually become the first African-American to be inducted into the National Radio Hall of Fame in 1998. Aside from his radio career, Joyner has been a major supporter of HBCUs through his Tom Joyner Foundation, raising over $65 million. The foundation continues to further its goal of supporting HBCUs through scholarships and opportunities. And Jay Walker, that is what it is all about.
That's a strong alumni base right there. Roscoe Nance and Tom Joyner as well, the job that they've done. Tuskegee, they keep it in the family down here.
Yeah, so about Tuskegee, there are some things that our audience needs to know about this illustrious institution. And Jay, you can hit them with a little something in Jay's Gimme 5.
All right, here go the 5 things that you need to know. And y'all let me know if I get this list right, all right? The 5 things you need to know about Tuskegee University. Number 5, the veterinary school. The veterinary school produces 80% of all African-American vets in the country. Hats off to Tuskegee University. Number 4, a lot of people don't know this. They have the winningest HBCU football program ever. In the history of HBCU football, nobody's got more wins. And when you talk about football here, I think at least number 3. You don't talk about Tuskegee and you don't talk about football unless you talk about the Shed. You got to take it to the Shed. Shed's going to be hopping. Shed, we've got a little taste of it. We try to bring the Shed here. At number 2, Tuskegee, there are 2 names you have to know Tuskegee. The 2 names you have to know that I associate with Tuskegee. And they got Washington in there somewhere. Booker T. Washington and George Washington Carver helped build this place and make it what it is. And then the number 1 thing I like to say, but I'm gonna tell you what's on the bubble before that. On the bubble, it's old school. Y'all may not know, but I think about Tuskegee, I think about the chicken coop. Some people don't know the chicken coop. But the number 1 thing you have to know, if you ever forget how to spell Tuskegee, they spell it down here.
How they do it?
They spell it out for you.
How they start?
The T, the U, S-K-E, the G-double-E, Tuskegee.
I love it, Jay.
Did I get it right?
Yeah, I think you did a good job. I think you did a good job. I'm going to chime in with my 2 cents because when I think of Tuskegee, Tiff's 2 cents first comes to mind the Tuskegee Airmen, the famous Tuskegee Airmen. You have to show love there. And in following that academic trend, because again, a great academic institution, that aerospace science engineering program that they have going on, again, the top producers in that field as well. Now, you and I can think one thing. However, we need to hear from the students. I'm just going to mosey on over here to the SGA president, and I'm going to put Grace Jackson on the spot and ask you, did we get it right, or what do we need to know that we didn't mention about Tuskegee?
The one thing that you mainly mentioned is that Tuskegee University is an undeniable family. We have a lot of great students who are willing to help in every endeavor here. So that's definitely the main difference.
Y'all agree? I see the students shaking their head, the cheerleaders shaking their head as well. So Jay, what do you think about that? It's a family.
Definitely a family affair down here, but I thought you would have mentioned the chants. I mean, this student body chants like nobody else in the whole HBCU hemisphere, but y'all do a great job with it here. They got a lot to be proud of. I got a lot of good friends of mine that are part of the family of Tuskegee University.
Well, look, Jay, I'm gonna try a little something. Come on over here, Jarvis. We're gonna try a little something. You talked about those chants. Wait a minute. Did we drum up another chant real quick? Grace, you gonna lead us?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, what we got?
Get on that Tuskegee train. Hey, 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 get on that Tuskegee train. Hey, 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 don't get on that Tuskegee train. Hey, 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 don't get on competition. All we need is pride. So get on that Tuskegee train and ride, 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 ride.
Hey, we're gonna ride inside the break. We'll be back with more game preview on the other side here on Black College Live.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Dawn Staley. You are tuned in to Black College Live. Tiff and Jay, y'all are my people. Keep doing what you're doing. We love hearing your great voices. Keep representing us. So, stay locked in to Black College Live, y'all.
Here at Tuskegee University, some of our historical figures like Booker T. Washington, George Washington Carver, those are some of the people that created or started that Tuskegee experience.
This place is so different. You have a support system, a real support system. We may ball and parlay, but the most important thing we do is graduate. And after we graduate, we accelerate in everything we do.
Welcome back to Black College Live. Jay Walker, Tiffany Green here with you. And Jay, we got to shout out DJ Ace for doing this thing on the ones
man,
and
Ace,
twos.
good job there,
We
Ace. We had it
appreciate
going
you
all day.
being
Good job,
here.
Ace.
Yeah, happy homecoming, everybody. So glad to be back with you. All right, Jay.
It's homecoming, right? It's homecoming.
Indeed.
So you don't have a homecoming unless you got a football game.
That's right.
So can I talk some football, please?
Go ahead.
Can we talk some football, please? Huge game coming up between Edward Waters and Tuskegee. You see, I moved Tuskegee up to the number 14 in HBCU Division II football. I'm gonna tell you, Edward Waters ain't far behind. The boys from Florida are playing inspired football right now. So we're not calling a game. So in games I don't call, I make a prediction. And I think this game is going to be closer than these folks want it to be. And that's unfortunate because I don't know, but I'm not going to call this game.
Thank you.
Let's bring in our resident chef.
Coach Chef Jay Martin, who's not new
He got
to
a
this.
posse
He's
with him
true
now,
to
look.
this.
I got a posse.
Oh, yeah.
Hall of Fame posse I had to bring in.
Hall of Fame posse.
That's exactly. Star quarterback Maurice Hurd, star linebacker Kenny Jeffries. I had to introduce these guys.
Now, J. Mark, there's only one quarterback on every set.
Oh!
And that's me. Now, I know I'm in this house, but it's only one QB.
We're just going to pray for him, y'all. We're just going to pray
Great guy.
for him.
Okay, well, what you got for me?
And Freddie
Don't be
Cunningham.
stingy with it, Freddie.
C. Ham. You met C. Ham at Alabama A&M tailgate, and you enjoyed the chicken.
Is this that same chicken
That's
you made
the
for me this
same-
week? Oh, man.
Same bird.
Okay, that's that homecoming food. That's that homecoming food. And is that Connecticut sausage?
That's Connecticut all the way from Tuskegee,
Gotta have that
Alabama.
Connecticut.
That's right. You know you in Alabama.
Tuskegee. They make it here in Tuskegee,
All right, Coach.
Alabama.
We got your posse with you. We got the boys. There's a football game coming up. We need your prediction. You're undefeated this year. So
I'm going to stay undefeated.
who's going to win this game?
I say that with what they've gotten better. They really have gotten better. But to come here, to come in Tuskegee, Alabama, no one comes here and beat Tuskegee on their homecoming. So I got to go with the Golden Boys of Tuskegee.
Oh, he coming out of retirement.
Coming out of retirement.
Wait a minute.
The wrong number, but I'm coming back out. It's too tight. It's too tight.
All righty, you already know.
Coach Chef. Hey! And there she is in that Golden Tiger uniform. Thank you to our
It's been real,
dealers.
Tuskegee.
Everyone here on Black College Live.
We out.
Hey!
Yeah. This is a Gimme 5 show with Jay Walker and Tiffany. Yeah. You gon' have to give me 5 fingers on it right now. Wait until they see the strength and here to win. It's Black College Live, I'ma need 5 on it. If they put overtime on it, lights out. You know how I run, this ain't for fun. I been going done, they be still trying to clone it. From FAMU to Grambling, I'm on it. Stand on it, marching 100 how you want it. Before you see me blitz, might see a twist. They think it was a glitch, went from player to a owner. Now I just be doing what I wanna. Big body, I don't even need a sponsor. I be stacking comma at the comma. Kiss a guy with good karma.